You can hear the crowd starting to get a little bit more into this fight now as Santillano comes with those counter punches off of Barrera's attacking style underneath to the body and then upstairs to the head. This crowd will start picking their favorite soon, and you, without a doubt, will hear them before the night is over, I'm sure. Santillano is not a knockout puncher. In his 24 wins, has only 8 wins by knockouts. Sharp contrast on the other side. Barrera will knock you down and out. Out of his 28 wins, he has 22 knockouts. So Santillano has to be very, very careful in not running into the right hand of Barrera. So nothing has strategically changed through 3. On the right, continues to work hard as we near the end of round 3. More underway of this Mexican Junior Bantamweight Championship. It's a shutout so far in the unofficial card of Barrera against Santillano. Santillano, the taller of the two on the right, has tried to use the left jab, walk in with a right hook, but it has been countered very nicely by the attacking style of Barrera. And there you see how he's done it with the combinations. The reach advantage of Santillano, he has not been able to use that much outside of the first minute of round 1. Barrera has been able to walk right through it. Combination missing by the champion, Barrera. There's that uppercut. Again, continues to score. You can see the head of the challenger kind of snapping back. And then Barrera climbs right in on top of him. Referee warning for a hold inside. Referee Perez is our other voice you'll be hearing on the fight tonight from Mexico City. Warning again, Santillano, who had been warned earlier for holding, and cautions him once again. Santillano's corner would like to see him, after he draws Barrera in, to again take a counter step either way, either left or right, preferably moving to his right and loading up with a left jab and then followed by a right cross or a hook. Barrera, of course, as you see, has kind of thrown caution to the wind when he comes in. Does not come in jabbing. He comes in throwing left hooks or right hooks. And Santillano would have to kind of counter that by stepping with some angles to the left or right. You can see him starting to turn the tables a bit on the champion by starting to chase him around the ring. Barrera is now starting to counter off of whatever Santillano is throwing at him. 1 minute to go in round 4. No sign of frustration on the face of either fighter. They've pretty much done what they wanted to do in this fight. Barrera letting Santillano come at him early in the fight and then kind of taking control, backing the challenger up on the ropes and unloading a couple of good shots to the body again. Good double left jab that time by the champion. Barrera got in on the challenger. Noe backing up towards the ropes, a place he does not want to station himself here tonight against the champion Barrera, but there he is again. Barrera, however, continues to let him off the hook. He throws 3 or 4 or 5 punches in there and then backs up and lets Santillano come into the center of the ring as the bell sounds to end round 4. Junior Bantamweight champion Sam Smith here at the El Toreo in Mexico City as the champion Barrera, in the white with the red trunks, has had solid control since the beginning of this fight. And now Santillano, the challenger, trying to force the issue again in round 5. Uppercuts to the body, over the head right hands have been the main weapons for Barrera so far in this fight. Santillano not able to use that height or reach advantage. There that time you saw him use a little bit of taking some angles, and you hear how well the crowd warms up when he does something against the champion. If he could get something going here in round 5 in the middle rounds, he certainly would have the fan support behind him here in Mexico City. Both fighters are from the metropolitan area and both have their defined crowds here at the El Toreo. Barrera not able to get off as many punches, particularly throwing that uppercut, as Santillano's put a little bit more movement in his fighting style here in round number 5. Barrera with just the left hook as the lead. Just the left jab, throwing it out there, seeing what Santillano might do. See if he does go on the angles left or right. And then Barrera would try to counter and attack him that way. There's one thing Barrera is doing for the challenger. He's giving him a very squared up target. You can see he kind of turns those shoulders right square to the target, throws rather casual left-right hands with a slow combination. That time the combination worked. It got inside with a crisp right hand off the jaw of Santillano. And again, Santillano just not getting off first. He's being fed that combination, even though he is the aggressor in this round and may be close to winning one of his first rounds he has all night long, if he can throw some punches. So we've got about a half a minute to go in this round. The judges will like his aggressive style, but they also will be punch counting, and he has not thrown a lot counter to what Barrera has thrown at him in this, the 5th round. Scheduled for 12 for the Mexican Junior Bantamweight Championship, as Cedric Kushner, along in conjunction with MNet Super Sports, brings you World Championship Boxing from Mexico City.
You're watching Sports Channel, bringing you the latest news and information of the hour.
Hello, I'm Emerald Ye, News Center 4. Memorial Day was marked across the country with parades and services. In San Francisco's Presidio, bands and veterans marched from the parade grounds to the cemetery, where they held a ceremony that included a 21-gun salute and a wreath laying at the grave of the unknown soldier.
But you can see the good, almost a peekaboo defense by Barrera, not giving the champion a chance to get inside, or the challenger, excuse me, a chance to get inside much here at all throughout this fight. Unofficially on the card, Barrera has not lost a round, even though the last round I scored it almost an even round. As a matter of fact, a 10-10, and was undoubtedly the better round by Santillano. He did not throw enough punches to win the round, but did enough to try to counter the aggressive style of Barrera to at least back him up, and now the tables have turned again. Barrera with a combination. Santillano trying to fight him off on the ropes. So whatever advantage he may have gained in round 5, he's losing it here in round 6. Santillano gets him back out in the middle of the ring. Actually, Barrera, once he gets him in trouble on the ropes, is letting him off the hook and kind of backing into the center of the ring where he wants to fight, even though he's having great success on the ropes with the challenger. Halfway through the 6th round. And we'll be at the midway point of a scheduled 12-rounder here for the Mexican Junior Bantamweight Championship. Barrera again coming in the heavier of the two, 115 to 113.5 earlier at the weigh-in. No problem with the conditioning on either side, though. That will not be a problem if indeed we do go 12. Now you can see Santillano on the ropes with Barrera with his back to the ropes, and he's not doing anything, just totally inactive, and letting Barrera just easily fight out of what problems he might have been in. And the crowd starting to cheer for their favorites right now. Once one camp comes up, the other one follows suit. There you see some pretty good uppercuts by Santillano.